Okay, so first and foremost, I heard the name Cindy, Yasmina, Joyce, Ariel, Tammy, Allison, Bravo, Carter, Andrew, Elaine, Marie, Zyshawn, Carla, and Man. This could be your name or significant here. Okay? There's also something about a $2 bill. You could have a $2 bill that you've been saving for a while. I don't know. I picked up a $2 bill here. I don't know. Anyway, we also got the number 24 for you, 31, and 18. This could be your age or significant here. Okay? We got Floresville, Texas coming out, 78114. You could be from here, travel here, have family here. Floresville, Texas is coming out. Okay, we also got 1717. So there's something about trust your intuition, follow your inner guidance, and something about your spiritual growth here, Capricorn. Okay, I don't know. I also picked up something about a cat named Fiona. You can have a cat named Fiona. I don't know. Let's see what house you're in. You're coming out in the first house, the house of Aries. Okay, Capricorn, kudos to you. Right? So, I don't know. I feel like you could be really working on your attitude right now. You know, I feel like Spirit is really working with you. You know, it's something about your ability to, you know, see yourself and see the way others perceive you. And it's something about adjusting your attitude here. You could be trying to, you know, improve how you're seen to the world. And that's good for you. You know, it's something about your personality here. Okay? You can have a really good personality. And, you know, maybe it's been hidden for a while. And now you're coming out of your shell is what I just heard. Okay, but it's something about self here. You could be learning more about yourself right now, Capricorn. You could be really loving on yourself. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. I just picked up someone that works at like a phone store. You could work at AT&T. Let's see. Yeah. We got the Emperor coming out for you. So there's something about you being a boss, an earthly leader. There's something about you leading with courage. You know, there's something about, you know, you needing to take action and be determined because Spirit is calling on you to do something here in the earth, right? Something about that here. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like with the Emperor card coming out as well, people's impression of you could be really changing. You could have showed up like, you know, lacking, slacking, you know, a quitter. But I feel like you're really showing up right now in a way, Capricorn. Let's see. Yeah, now we do got the Chariot coming out in the reverse. So there's something about some kind of victory and success, some kind of forward movement that, I don't know, you feel like it's not here for you. It's not lining up, something like this. It could even be the energy of your soul and your spirit could be battling right now. You know how God is pulling you one way, but your natural nature is pulling you another way. It's something about that here. It's something about needing divine balance. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Something about your survival is here as well. You know, you could have been a person that didn't think you were going to survive. I see the star here. Okay. Something about you being a star. Okay. Maybe you were, you know, dimming your own light. But I feel like right now, you could be really learning who you are. Something about your appearance could be changing. We got the 8 of Torches coming out for you. So I feel like with the 8 of Torches coming out, you know, there's some kind of action that you need to take. Okay? You could be like really needing to take some kind of action, you know, with the Emperor and the King of the 8 of Torches. I don't know. I feel like there's something that you really have to do here. God could be putting you on a divine assignment here, Capricorn. Okay? You could be needing to like move or travel or something. I don't know, but it's something about that here. Something about your courage. Let's see. We got see the other person's point of view. I feel like you're doing this now. You know, I feel like at one time, you know, you probably could only see your own point of view. You thought you were always right, but I feel like right now, you know, with the divine God in your life, you're really starting to have an open mind here. Okay, something about you seeing the other person's point of view. You could even be seeing things from God's point of view now, right? Maybe you thought you were in control of your own life and didn't realize that, you know, God really is in control of everything. You know, we forget that sometimes, Capricorn. We got the spiritual law of attraction. So I feel like there's a Capricorn and victory and success is here for you. you know, you've attracted the spiritual law of attraction, right? What you're putting out in the universe is coming back to you tenfold. And maybe you could be in doubt about this because it doesn't look like it right now. Maybe you could be going through a financial situation. Maybe you can be going through a situation with family or friends or whatever it is. But whatever you've been putting out is what you're attracting back. So if you've been manifesting positive things, that's what's here for you, right? Okay, I see fertility. You could be pregnant in my energy. We got freedom coming out, okay? Right? There's something about, you know, you being able to move freely. You could have felt like you were stuck for a moment. Someone's root chakra could have been back. Freedom. Okay, something about that here. Let's see. Now, I do see your own energy at the bottom of the deck, the devil. So there could be some things that you still need to let go of. You know, some addictions, some obsessions. You know, some of those dark things that we like to hold on to, but they hold us up from our spiritual abundance. Okay? There could be, you know, the energy of self-sabotage here as well. Okay? You know, when you get into the energy of not believing that God is moving you from a thing, you can begin to self-sabotage. So Spirit is wanting you to make sure that you don't get into, you know, fall into that energy. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles here. Okay? There could be, you know, there could be things really trying to hold on to you when God is really trying to move you from a thing. Remember, freedom is here for you. Okay? So no matter how trapped you feel, know that you are free. I see Temperance in the middle of the deck. Okay, so there's something about divine balance here for you, Capricorn. And I feel like, you know, it's because there's a change. You know, you're changing your approach to life. You're figuring out that the way you were doing things at one point, it's not working anymore. So I feel like there's a person and you have the courage and you began to change. And I love this for you. And look, we got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. The Emperor and the Empress here. You could be in a divine partnership. You could have just gotten married. Okay. You and your partner could be on a spiritual journey. You guys could be like, you know, you guys could be on a spiritual journey, but maybe there are some things you see differently, and Spirit is really wanting you to see the other person's point of view here. Okay? And then we got the Princess of Pentacles coming out. Okay? I feel like with the Princess of Pentacles coming out, you know, you could be in the energy of wanting to learn more things. You know, you could be really, you know, seeking more information. You could be like a tarot reader. You know, you could be a spiritual worker, spiritual guru. You could do like some kind of earth magic here. There's something very significant about the birds. Okay, you could be a person that practices ornithomancy, right? You could speak to birds. You could receive messages from birds, right? Someone could be breastfeeding right now. I just seen a breastfeeding mom. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we got focus on your strength. So while the world is so wild and there's so many things going on as we are in the midst of spiritual warfare, Capricorn, I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to focus on your strengths with Apollo coming out. Okay, there's something about not worrying about the things that are weak. God will make those whole, but focusing on your strengths here. Okay, I would say going forward, you know, continue to work on self. There's someone working on their body. Okay, there's someone else that, you know, you are in the beginning of entrepreneurship. You know, keep going. The first couple years you may not see anything, but you know that doesn't mean to give up. If God gave you a vision, keep going. That was your reading, Capricorn. I love you.
Okay, Capricorn, that's a pretty good reading. Soul report. I'm going to jump right into it. You show up in your first house. So the name Shakima could be significant. Lori, Demetrius, Banjo, Terrence, Ruth, Rose, Mary, Camino, Elnisa, Surah, Angel, Sinai, Simon, Laban, and Draco. Okay. Also, I got some songs. Normally don't get them, but I got Share My World, Mary J. Blige. Share my world, don't you leave. Promise I'll be here
whenever you have no fear.
And next I got I Need a Ride or Die Chick.
Hey.
I
Need a ride or die chick. Something with the thing in the back. I need a
ride or die chick. Smoke, roll, drink, liquor like You know.
I cheated them out that song. They get it next week.
And then I got Save Me by Jelly Roll. Save me from myself. It's been so long living in all of this smoking and drinking. It's hopeless, but feel like it's all that I need. So yeah, that could be significant. Next, you show up in a house of appearances. So you could be surrounded by appearances, good, the bad, as well as the ugly. A lot of times when we're dealing with appearances, we're not seeing things for what they really are, only what they appear to be. So needless to say, that could be a lot of illusions that's surrounding you. I do see the energy of an identity crisis, and it's kind of personal with you, Cap. So I feel Spirit is saying perhaps you may need to remember who you are from a soulish aspect. So many times, I mean, we live many years without even knowing who we really are. So I feel like there's a need for somebody to ascend into a higher focus. Your personality may have been molded in the hardened aspect by survival mode. So you could have went to a point where, you know, you had to really survive, like Eye of the Tiger energy, you know, you had to fight for it. And in that mode, you could have been hardened. You could have hardened an aspect of your personality. The military shows up in your reading, the law enforcement, child services, or in emergency services, as in maybe rental assistance and energy. Okay, soul report. So the world shows up upright, being clarified by judgment in reverse. So, Kat, I see you gain something by not being so judgmental in this energy. Maybe you pass judgment on a certain thing, and maybe it's turning for you now. Because I see with your judgment going in reversal, it brings the world upright. So that lets me know that you stood in judgment of something and you were quite possibly completely wrong about it. But I do see you now switching because your judgment is in reverse. Then you have another major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, which is highly unlikely. I mean, that's great energy. The Wheel of Fortune being clarified by pride in reverse. So I'm seeing you turn away from a certain thing within you that was holding you up, that old pride. You know, they say pride comes before the fall. So a lot of times when we put our pride aside, it does open up the Wheel of Fortune. Like, so I see you putting your pride to the side. It can be a need for you. The only thing I don't see is movement in your energy physically. So I see you making some adjustments spiritually and internally. Because judgment and pride are two things of the mind. You know, you feel both of those emotions rise up in your brain. Pride when it kick in, and judgment and when they kick in. So could be a need for you to kind of move. I mean, you know, bodily movement in this energy. I feel you doing the work internally. Now, the Six of Swords is being clarified by failure in reverse. So see, you're moving now. This shows bodily movement. So this shows you moving, right? On to calmer waters, a still place. Like the failure's in reverse. So if it's a plan, perhaps it's working for you. This also could be God moving you away from what you were failing at, maybe. Because with the failure being in reverse, it clearly failure is out here. So you went through maybe a series of failures, or I like to call short failures fiascos. Like not a big failure, but maybe you had like a series of fiascos, and now God is moving you away from that energy because the failure is in reverse. So needless to say, I see you moving on. So that's bodily motion. So you got the mind motion, spirit motion, body motion. So you're moving, right? Now you have a Queen of Swords in reverse being clarified by patience. So this is, I believe, a Libra card. Could be an Aquarius or a Gemini. For some reason, I'm feeling like it's an Aquarius. But With it being in reverse to the patience, it could be a need for you to kind of like give this energy some time to maybe develop. Maybe it could be a part of you where the divine is requiring you to have patience. I do see this though, because the Five of Swords is next, but we're gonna stick with the Queen of Swords. This is kind of you. It's an Aquarius energy. You know, it's an air sign energy. But I feel like it's you in the mode of cursing people out. That's what they said, like cursing people out. Your communication, it's a need to be patient with people around you. I see you may be jumping the gun. You may be quick to lay it on somebody. The Queen of Swords is a nasty communicator. Like that is in reverse. Yeah, that's like it's a harsh. It's a person that speak facts, but could be using them in a way where it's harmful at, right? Not necessarily speaking facts either, because the Queen of Swords in reverse, she can lie with her words too. She got a way with words. So with patience, maybe there's a need for you to be a little bit more patient in your responses. With this Five of Swords, being clarified by the honesty in reverse, I'm seeing a lot of argument and a lot of lying in your energy. A lot of arguments and a lot of lies being told. So, maybe you're responding. This could be you responding to dishonesty and maybe adding fuel to it. Reason being, if the Five of Swords is out here with the honesty in reverse and the Queen of Swords is in reverse, that's somebody that's responding to, somebody lied to you, you feel the need to come back. Sometimes you just gotta get out of the Five. You gotta let the confusion just sit where it is and just remain in this Six of Swords energy, which is calmer waters, a more still mindset. You could be being affected by external energies as well. They could be connecting with things that are deeply rooted within you. So I'm feeling the need for you to just move into the energy that your higher self. I'm feeling a little bit of higher self, lower self. Move in your higher self. It holds the world and the wheel of fortune. Make the necessary adjustments. And if you feel that spirit is urging you to move in a certain way, you may want to consider moving in that way, right? And communicating effectively how you feel. Somebody could be faking their happiness as well, because that turns the Queen of Swords in reverse outward. Like, it's like, I'm not really happy here. So what happens when you're not really happy is oftentimes stuff come out of you that you didn't intend to come out of you because, So patience with yourself, with the divine, and remember, I accept that everything happens in divine order. That was your reading, Capricorn. I pray that it resonated. God bless you.